I guess it's about time to start, huh? Oopsie, sorry. Hey everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Pardon me, I was trying to rush and kind of choke myself. I'm so glad to have y'all here. Hey, quick. If you're watching this as a replay, know that you can go just below, click on the gear, speed it up. You can go up into the upper corner and choose those little three dots and change the playback speed so it's a little bit faster. If you're here live, make sure you hit that live button every once in a while, just in case you get behind or if you leave the screen or something, so you're in the chat. And speak up in the chat. I'd love to know that you're here, even if it's just to say hello, and that's the only thing you say throughout the whole live stream. It just kind of lets me know who's all here. Hey, if you didn't know, I'm Linda Israel, and I am going to live stream today showing you how to make a junk journal. Couple of points of order of business, if you will. I've got a raffle right now for 200 junk bucks. What are junk bucks? Junk bucks are my way of giving back to those of you that watch me live. Pardon me. You get to 2,000 of them and you can redeem them for a $10 off coupon to my shop, where I have rubber stamps, I have journal covers, I have stencils, I have kits, I have printed kits, I have digital kits. I have a variety of things available in my little shop. And that's how I make a living, okay? Just be honest with y'all. That's how I make a living. That, and I work for my husband who has an embroidery shop, weembroider.com. Hey, if you need some custom embroidery or printed items, do check that out. So I'm glad to have y'all here. Well, if it's blurry, what's blurry? Me or the raffle? Linda's all choked up. We're here. Thank you, Robin. So we're having a raffle right now, 200 junk bucks. You can check your bucks by typing !bucks. And when you get to 2,000, you can get an award for $10 off. So I want to thank y'all again. That's where that stencil is. I've been looking for this stencil. I found it. I really want to thank you for supporting me, for being here live, for those of you that purchase from my shop when you're available. I do have some gel prints that I'll be uploading really soon from past gel printing sessions. I hope y'all enjoying your screen, Robin. Clean your screen, girl. Thank you, Julie. Hey, whisk the glue that what I do. That's cute, Rhonda. Love it. Let me refresh, Robin says. It's her internet. Hey, let's keep the chat friendly, upbeat, and hopeful. If you have a question, put it in all caps. I'll do my best to answer it. If you know the answer, say hi and answer that question. I greatly appreciate it. What else? You do get donations. Let me rephrase that. If you do give me a donation, number one, thank you. Number two, I do have some free digital downloads. Those are usually gel prints that I have created. Sometimes Norella will take some of my artwork and turn it into a digital. So I have lots of little digital files that you can get for free just for making a donation. So make sure that you go over to lindaisrael.com and create a user account, and then let me know, hey, Linda, I donated. I'm this user on YouTube. So I kind of know to put those together, and I get you added to the YouTube donator membership, which also gives you a 5% discount in my shop, in my discount stack. So if you end up getting the Stencil Club, that's 20% off of stencils. If you get the subscription, for like my current creative box or whatever, you get another 5%. If you have a digital subscription, you get 5%. And if you are a YouTube subscriber, that's 5%. That's like freaking 30%, wouldn't it? Right? 35%. Wow. I'm giving you a lot if you do all of those things. I understand you're in a use what I have mode. I understand. You know what? I did go to Hobby Lobby and I bought a brand new bottle of glue, and I did find some copper paint. I'll have to show y'all. I did buy some. This one is called Aged Copper. It was on sale last week for 30% off. And then this was the antique gold that I like to use, and it was 50% off. So that's the only thing I've purchased. I didn't go and, just say, ooh, new shiny things. So I was a good girl. What else? If you donate, if we get enough donators, I've got 2 journals that I plan to make today. I also have a 3rd journal that I pre-made. This is what I call a harvest journal. I was just using up what I had of the Simply Autumn, the Autumn Breeze, the Autumn Ride, any autumn little item that I had. In fact, I didn't even get journal cards put inside of it, the front covers. But I use things like paint chips. These are some of my painted papers. This is one of my mop-up pages, some sheet music. I made this Franken page, if you will. Has a little pocket. Some of that Italian paper that I've shared with y'all in the past. Made some journal cards. So if you make a donation today, you can have a chance at the end to win one of 3 different journals. This was some brown craft, like wrapping paper, if you will. And I folded it up and ripped the edges. And then I used from the the medium and the small fern is what I used to stamp on that in Distress Oxide. And I just thought it kind of gave it that fall feeling. And oh, I forgot to distress an edge. Can you believe it, Linda? God, you're going to be fired. These people are not going to go for this. Brad's Eyelets Fabric Tap. Oh my goodness, Sam, you've been busy if you bought all that. So this is a little bit of the journal. I just wanted to show you a couple of things. Again, I was just trying to use up some of the stuff I had left over. Oh, thank you, Robin. I had some mop-up papers that were left over. This is some orange text weight paper. I found a whole box full of paper, Robin, after you left. And I thought, well, I might as well use some of that. More painted paper. So if you want an odd size book page, fold it in half, but scrape it with some paint and then stamp around the edges. And then this was another painted book page that I rubber stamped over the top of. So that gave me this little pocket page. And you still could write on top of this, even though you can see the text underneath. You still write on. Oh, and this was a, I don't know if I have another one. Diane sent me some items to go in a gift for Carrie. Hey, thank you so much, Rhonda. Thank you, thank you. And thank you, Robin, for your donation. Thank you, thank you. I found more stuff. Oh my gosh. You gotta love it when Linda Israel threatens to fire herself. I'm going to be fired. I did get in the mail. She sent these. I think they're from Stovetop Stuffing, and I used them to make cards. So what I did was I took a book page, I scraped some paint over it, I used that Shabby Stitches, and then one of the little elements from Norella's small ephemera kits. And I just thought, well, that's kind of cute. And I cut down one of the paint chips and had this little piece left over. And I just thought it was funny that it says pumpkin curry, and I used pumpkin seeds on top of that. So anyhow, this is one of the journals. It's very similar to some of the other journals that I've made in the past couple of weeks. Today, I kind of dug through and I had some pages from the All About Robin. I had some pages that I printed of various other kits that were trying to, I'll know it when I pull it in front of me. Maybe that's what I should do is pull it over. Oh yeah, I can't remember the name of this kid. I don't know if Norella's here. Oh, thank you for being here, Ashley. Love you, dear. So glad you have you here. Is Norella here? I can't remember what the name of this kit is. I think it's Burst of Beauty. I think that's right. And it had these flowers on there, and I had printed it on some ivory text weight paper. And then this is one of Norella's, I think it's Shabby Grunge, I think, journal pages. And I just thought they were just really pretty, just pretty flowers and not going too bright, but a little bit. This is some of the All About Robins kits that I had left over. I had a couple of pages that I pre-made a while back. I have a couple of coloring book pages, and then I've got this page that I made. Ah, thank you, Sam. Thank you. Love you too, Ashley. And if y'all didn't know, Ashley's my daughter. I gave her up for adoption, and this summer she found me. And so she's been coming to hang out in my live streams with her busy life and raising kids and wrangling a husband and building a house. So this is one of the pages that was a mop-up page using the stencil from the daydreaming kits that I have. I have very few left. And this is the color of Tattered Angels that was in there. And these were mop-up pages that I found. I thought, well, I'll just stamp on them. Some of Norella's faux postages. She's got like a rose ephemera kit. These are some of my cards where Norella took my photos from my garden and then she used my gel prints around the edges and made journal cards. And that's a rubber stamp. I think it's from like maybe the Bird's Nest cube that has 4 different images in there. Another one of her cards. So this is some of the stuff that got me to thinking, hey, I need to make some journals. Yes, she did have a big sale, like 40 and 50 and 60% off. Hey, Gala, so glad to have you here. Gala with that accent on the first syllable. Gala, right? I hope. Please forgive me if I did it wrong. So glad to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so take a drink of water. Hey, if y'all haven't already done so, Robin's already on you in the chat. I love Robin. She's such a doll. Share this video. Give me a thumbs up, pretty please, if you're enjoying this. All right, so I want to quickly show you, before we start making the page, quick notepads. How many of y'all need like a quick notepad? Well, I happen to have a bunch of 12 by 12 cardstock. So what I did was I cut 3 pieces. So I have, this is 4 inches by 4 inches by 12 inches. Okay. Then I picked up some scrapbook paper. This is scrapbook cardstock. And I took some book pages, just the one. I just thought maybe it's just for interest. Okay. It's not tea-dyed. It's not stenciled, nothing. These are really, really simple. This is some graph paper that I happen to have, some scrapbook paper. I did 4 sheets of paper. So 4 times 4 is how much, y'all? Get your math skills on. Well, that's how many little pieces of paper are inside here. I took my blending tool and then rubbed it right down that spine so I have a straight line. And I went over to my sewing machine, which apparently needs to have the tension checked because I've got some giant loopies going on. I didn't test it. And just stitched right down the middle of that. And I thought these would be great to stick in the journals. You could even put them because you don't have any way of things in the binding bugging it, keeping it. You could put it, I can't get my words out today, right over the edge. Yeah, apparently my sewing machine, I must not have it threaded right. Oh well. We'll use these a little bit later. I may give one away in a giveaway because I made 3 thinking, if I have an extra, then I could give it to y'all. All right, so I'm just getting out a few things here. You know, I have a tendency to print these little images from Calico Collage. So I put them in little Ziploc bags. So I'll just kind of show you. I put them kind of by theme sometimes. If I make it that far, when Robin comes to live near me, she'll help me get this better organized. Gayla! Okay, gotcha. Gayla! All right, gotcha. Not ga, gay. Okay, gotcha. I got it. Gayla. Gotcha. Gayla! Well, congratulations for being here. Yay! So I took some book pages. Man, I am just all, hang on, let me go off camera and blow my nose. Maybe that'll help. All right. So I took some book pages. These are pages out of a Bible encyclopedia. I more recently use either a dictionary, a Bible encyclopedia. books that I'm pretty confident won't have foul language in them, whereas sometimes you get a Reader's Digest, and depending on the author, there may be some really F-bombs and whatnot. And sometimes when you're making a prayer journal, you really don't want that to show up. So choose your books wisely, or learn how to cover them up so you don't see the words. So what I did, just to save y'all some time, is I took some book pages and I sprayed them with Tattered Angels Glimmer Mists. And I used some of those on another project, and these were the leftover bits. I was using them to make journal cards like these. So that's where I stamped in the background with the postcard collage. These are the squares that I'm going to show you. And this is some of my my mixed media boards, if you will. If you go way, way back to one of my first year of doing YouTube videos, I have an ATC video that shows you how to take scraps and turn it into an artist trading card. And these are from that. I found this baggie and I was like, I need to make some stuff. So I made some stuff and then I had some scraps left over. See how that works? All right. Thank you, Rhonda, for saying that. She says, I need more patrons on Patreon, and I greatly appreciate y'all's support. All right, so I've already cut these book pages after they were sprayed to 2 inches by 2 inches. I'm rotating them sideways because I'm going to take the Paris Correspondence, I think it is. It's the bigger one, only because I wanted more surface space. And I've got jet black ink. And we're just going to stamp right on top. And the reason why I rotated the text, it kind of obscures the text behind. I am not standing up, so I'm not putting a lot of pressure on this stamp, so we may get a faint image, but it turns pretty good. So see, I've rotated the stamp, and so now the text is going in different directions. So it doesn't really make it easy to read, but it makes an interesting background. All right, so I'm going to rotate these. I had the letter upside down, which didn't matter. That's what's so good about this. It does not matter. All right. How is everybody? Did y'all have a good weekend? Thanks for dropping in, Raven. I'm sure you got work to do. I know you were switching jobs. I hope you're loving it. Pardon me. All right, so I was just stamping those because I wanted to have those ready. And I probably should have done this part first. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20. What I'm going to do is, this is onion skin paper. Can you hear that? From last month. I don't know. That was the, you know what? I don't think I have sent hers yet, but it'll go out tomorrow. I'm sending out a bunch of prizes and orders tomorrow in the morning before I go to work with Henry. The text stamp, that was Paris Correspondence. I believe that's right. If you type in Paris on my website, it should pop up in the most recent stamps. Hey, Barb. I've got Positive Pop. This is from the Positive Vibes Tattered Angels Glimmer Mists kit. And there's just a little bit left. So I thought I would use that. I do have some of those kits left, I believe. Not very many. That may be one that I have more of, but I like this purple. So I'm just spraying it on there. I'll go ahead and flip this over. What my goal is to alter the color of this paper so that it's purple. All right, I think that's enough. I'm going to use my heat tool to dry it. You're welcome, Sam. Hey, hey, hey. So did y'all have a busy weekend? Mine wasn't too bad. I finished that. Oh, in fact, what I could do is one-handed show y'all that. You don't need to watch this. I finished this journal this weekend. yesterday is when I officially finished it. I had it most done on Saturday. Let me start. We were already here. I kind of went around my room after I finished this journal, cleaned up my desk a little bit, and was looking to see what did I have? What did I have extra things of? This is from Norella. These are some of my gel prints that I split on the page. And I found a bunch of things that I had, so I decided to go ahead and make a journal. So this is some leftover scraps from a tutorial that's coming Thursday. And I had the page in here somewhere. I must have skipped it. Well, I'll find it in a moment. And I just kind of played around with this. This is a napkin square that I adhered to a book page after I stamped on the book page. So you kind of get that layered effect in there. And then I just layered it onto a 5x7 journal card. And this one I have to have my hand. The squirrel's got a nut in his hands, and he's got a little letter behind him. I just thought that was kind of cute. I've got a tutorial up that shows you how to make the postcards like this to get that collaged effect. This one, I fussy cut one of Norella's images and used a square postage frame. I can't remember if I got it at, oh yeah, this is the page that I show in a tutorial. Okay. Thank you, Lori, for your donation. I'm about to add a bunch more text stamps to the website. Thank you so much, Lori, for your donation. And that you had that napkin. It was a cheap one that I found a long time ago. Memories are like keepsakes, always treasured. That's a new stamp coming to the shop. Nature is what you see plus what you think of it by John Sloan. That's another stamp that will be added this week to my shop. I love this Queen Anne's lace. It's just a fun stamp. And I thought it fit even for our fall theme. This is some of that green linen paper. And then these leaves that are on this envelope are the Sumac and Elderberry duo in Distress Oxide. So they have those nice fall colors. One of Norella's mushrooms. Oh, and I did do this. It's already dirty, but I stamped the sayings out. So that was Flower Lover, like the musician, the painter, the poet, and the rest. The true lover of flowers is born, not made. And I ended up stamping these onto a piece of cardstock, and I added in the text so I'd know what the names of them were, and I laminated it, and my stamps stick to that, and it's not super super sturdy. I mean, I put my finger right in the middle so it's not bending in half because I used some thick cardstock. If you don't have thick cardstock, meaning you just have regular flimsy cardstock, glue a couple of sheets together, and that's a good way to store your stamps. Aren't the shrooms fun in this journal? This is my mushroom stencil. Some of that Italian paper, scraps left over from other things. This was where I painted a book page, stamped it with the large butterfly and the small butterfly, I think it is, and then put today is that tomorrow you dreamt about. Make it yesterday worth remembering. So that's a new stamp that'll be added to my shop as well. You like that, Robin? Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Sam. And then here's the back. So this will be, you use contact paper, but you're noticing the backing is coming off. Yeah, see, contact paper is a little bit more, not as good. It won't stick as long. All right, so let's put this back up here. I think this is almost dry or dry enough. It's got a wet corner there, so I'll hit this a little bit more. I should have sprayed this first and then stamped the other, but I was excited. Hi, Kristen. Welcome. Okay, so here I have changed that onion skin paper to a pale purple. So those of you that love to coffee and tea dye, be my guest. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to use Distress Oxide on here. And the reason why I didn't use the stencil with the paper by itself in the Tattered Angels was because I really wanted this whole paper to change color. But I could have sprayed through the stencil and got a pattern. But sometimes I kind of find it soothing to come in here and use the Distress Oxide. I think this is Dusty Concord. And I've got these oval makeup brushes. Robin will probably share a link. It's just any cheap makeup brush, really. These are the ones that I've used. I've got the silver set, and then I've got a black handled pair. I just like that the way they're shaped. It makes it easier for me to hold it and blend, as opposed to those peg kind. Those were always hard for me to hang on to, and I kind of like the way these feel in my hand like this. All right, so we just added that pattern on there, and I'm going to flip it over and just do it on the other side as well. Now the sheet is relatively thin, so if you write on it, it's probably going to bleed through, but you could glue in another piece of paper, maybe from that day, or add your own piece of artwork and adhere it to the page, or tape it to the page with washi tape so you can lift it. How many of y'all actually use your journals? I'll be honest, recently I haven't spent the time to sit and write in the journals. I did find last week a journal that I had made the beginning of the year to be kind of a date book. I had a calendar in it, and I was going to use that to write what happened for the day. Just something small. Well, apparently it got buried and I found it in a drawer. So I think I'm going to get that out, and I may start in November through Thanksgiving, because the winter months, you know, I kind of slow down a little bit. All right, so that's what I did. I stenciled both sides. What do you think? Now I've got the Beach Rose. So put this out of the way. If I put things away, it doesn't make my desk so cluttered. And black archival ink again. And my plan is to put this piece down, okay? And I want my rose cluster to kind of come just below that, but not too far, like that. So I'm just going to kind of repeat that over here, and kind of do the same over here. All right, I'll go ahead and fold it in half. Don't you love that sound? And then the color, really gorgeous. I just thought it was a lot of fun to use these colors together. All right, so I only had so many squares left, so I thought, well, I'll use the teal on one side and the purple on the other. Both writing, you journaling, you think about that? Yeah, just start writing daily. Yeah, I found it. I found a lot of stuff. Some days it's hard for me, and I don't know about y'all. You know, a lot of people ask me, how do you stay so motivated, and how do you manage to do what you do? I said, I don't. I struggle like the rest of the world. I'm only human. So I'll do things like clean. I'll spend hours flipping through Pinterest. I hardly watch YouTube videos, mainly because I don't want that visual. I can pretty much look at a project and tell, do I like it? Number one, is that something that I would want to turn into my own idea? Number two, and is it really cool or eye-catching? And sometimes I'll save things. Sometimes it'll inspire me to get up and I'll go create something right then and there. So that's what I do. Just kind of look around at stuff. I stay busy, it's trying to keep my somewhat small business, going, coming up with new products for y'all in the sense of stencils, because those are completely under my control. I don't have to rely on, 15 other people to get the product in, if you will. And then trying to show y'all ideas on how to use stuff. I'm trying. Poke, poke, nudge, nudge. Oh, there it is. There's the raffle. Y'all get entered in the raffle. And I'm going to finish this page. Kind of yammered on forever today. And I'm cheating in that I'm picking up this paper and I'm backing them so they're flush to each other. Because I used all the same size pieces of paper. Love the colors together. And this is from the Artful Kit. But some of these are like roses, the Artful Kit. That's the Artful Kit. I like the faux postage size elements that she's been making recently. And I think it's kind of fun to mix them together. It kind of gives you more of an eclectic journal, that even though we are using kits, we don't have to use 100% only one kit in your journal. That's something that I want to kind of point out to y'all, that, just because you've got that kit doesn't mean that's the only kit you have to use. You can use the other kits together, and you'll find that, especially the ones that I pick from Norella, they do blend together. They work really well together. So you can use all these pieces. What do you think? So that one, I got a little bit further down than I intended, but it's there. It's just something pretty. There's another one that I made using different domino images. It's just whatever I found in my little bin. All right. Let me put this out. Okay. We need a prize. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So right now, this person is getting 200 junk bucks, okay? Yeah, putting a dent in your papers so you can make more. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gayla. Thank you. The subtitles keep spelling out that you are saying, use the kids. No, please, no. Don't let that be the right subtitle. Don't use those. Use the paper packs. The digital downloads. All right. I'm just giving everybody a chance to get in on the raffle. Am I the only one that finds things funny? I mean, are y'all laughing with me? It is, Sam. It is. Journal writing is part of your morning routine, Carrie. That's awesome. I need to do it. It is a vicious cycle. It's amazing how much stuff we accumulate. Oh, how funny, Sam. Oh, gosh. Okay. The giveaway, the winner of 200 junk bucks is Robin. Oh my goodness. Robin won. Oh my gosh. Rhonda says, I need more stencils. I understand, Robin. Rhonda. Redraw for the bugs. Okay, I will. I thought you might say that. All right, pick a winner. Maria. You have won 200 junk bucks. Congratulations. Oh, dear. All right. Thank you, Robin, for donating your junk bucks. Okay. 2 media journal cards. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Robin, this one can go a little bit longer because I've got 2 of them and then I have 1 other prize. So what we're going to do is when Robin says poke, poke, nudge, nudge, I'll do another drawing and I'm giving away 2 sets. The first person will get 1 set and the second person I draw will get the second set. I just thought these would be fun to pass along to y'all. So you have something, you know, a little bit different to pop into your journal. All right. Raffle! Yay! Woo-ha! You're very welcome. Thank you, Robin, for sharing. She knows that when she gets here, she's going to get a bunch of stuff for free. So, y'all enter the raffle. Get one of those journal cards. All right, so I made a journal card. This is using some cardstock, and you see my machine was messing up. I think I need to rethread it. This is a gel print. In the background, I put a little strip of that. This is the leafy branch. I think that's right. Back here. And one of Norella's kits. And I've just got some other random things that I thought we would use. So I'm trying to get it all ready for you. So I've got a gel print. Look at that gel print. Woo! It's bright. It's so bright I gotta wear my shades. All right. I think what I want is I'm going to use this book page. And this is the small polka dot stencil. Because I couldn't find the daisy stencil. And that was the one I wanted to use. But now I like the polka dot stencil. So we're going to use this stencil. And I'm trying to decide what color. I think I did a pink. Did I save the pink? Save the pink! There it is. Okay. Let's stencil this. Yay! So that's the small polka dot stencil. And this is Christmas Cherry from the Christmas Peacock Tattered Angels. I love this shade of pink, if you will. It's really so pretty. I'm going ahead and spraying the whole thing, even though I don't need the whole thing sprayed, because I'm going to make a pocket, but I want there to be spray on my backside here so that I can make a mop-up paper. And that'll be the next journal page that we make. So I'm kind of planning ahead that this mop-up paper will now become a page in the journal. Does that make sense? So set that over there. Get this guy like that. Then I happen to have a piece of scrapbook paper where I was trimming it down, a scrapbook sheet from 12 by 12 to 8.5 by 11. Sometimes I will trim it to where this piece that I have in my hand becomes a pocket and it doesn't get trimmed all the way off. Well, I trimmed it off and I thought, well, we'll use that on this side of our polka dot paper. It's bright, ain't it? Not yet, Rhonda. It's going out tomorrow. I had a problem with one of the stencils, so I've been trying to edit it and make it better. And I've given up today. So tomorrow. All right. Somebody took them and hit them. Oh dear. Yeah, I have a stencil, and in fact, I removed it from the shop. I have a stencil. It's just not cutting right. Something's happened, and I can't get the file to work right, so I got to redo it, and that's just a lot of time I have to spend on it. Okay, so look at that so far. It's kind of bright, I know, but wait, there's more. These are a book page, these two pieces, and then these are those little tear-off notepads. And take a book page, just an idea for you. Take a book page, scrape ivory or white paint over the whole page. So basically it kind of obscures the text. So that's what it looked like. And then take a stencil, lay it on top, and spray it with Tattered Angels, and you'll get this really soft effect that you can write on. Well, what I want to do is I want to stamp on these little pieces because I'm going to use them over here on the sides, which tones down the polka dots. Okay, if you don't like the polka dots, it was too much for you, well, you can tone them down. And I'm going to do it like this. And I've got the leafy branch again, and we're going to stamp on here. Okay. Yeah, my dots are still wet, Julie. That's why I gotta be careful. All right, do I want to go from the top or the bottom? We'll go from the bottom. All right, so we're gonna stop like that and like that. So this piece is gonna go over here, and then I'm gonna do this one, that, and like that. What do you think? That kind of gives us a pretty little pattern. Pretty little pattern. They've already have Distress Oxide around the edges, so I'll go ahead and glue this down. And I just use Aleene's Tacky Glue. It looks like I may need to add some water to it. Don't be afraid if you're using the water-based glues to add just a touch of water if it seems a little thick. You know, Aleene's Tacky Glue, I like it because it dries clear. It dries pretty quickly. But at the same time, if I was like, oops, I messed that up, I could almost peel it up. Maybe not quite. Sometimes you can pull it right apart. It depends on how thick your paper is. A lot of people ask me about how much glue to use. I said, I just use a very small amount. And if you spread it out, it really helps those pages or papers to adhere together. So isn't that pretty like that? You have this little pretty... Your pale lady is scared of you, Rhonda. You keep harassing her, don't you? I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I am sending you an extra goodie for the wait. Oh, she's never going to order again. The mail lady's going to move to a different route. All right, I'm going to put those right there. Isn't that kind of pretty? I don't know. I just thought that. Oh, yeah, you ordered those little bottles with the small tips from Amazon, too? Yeah. They help, don't they? That's Pretty in Pink. That's one of Robin's favorites. Pretty in Pink. Pretty Pink. I'm trying to make sure I don't go too far over. But I just like that subtle framing. You know, you get some variety there. I used book pages. I did use some scrapbook paper. But, you know, you may find some wallpaper. You may find maybe some wrapping paper that you were gifted that you could use for down here. Just back it with another piece of paper to make it stronger. And that's what I want y'all to do is when you're seeing a project that I'm making, that you look at it like, oh, wait, I have that wallpaper border from the 80s. I could use that to make a pocket. Hey, Jennifer, welcome. Amazon is having their Amazon days the 12th and the 13th. Just saying, Robin says. Hey, please use Amazon. I have stock in them. That helps my retirement if I ever get to retire. All right. I think I'm going to flip this over. Well, no, I got a pocket. I want to put on here and there. That way they'll be drying. So when I'm ready to move on, I can put the journal cards down on this side. Okay, and if you don't have the digital ephemera like I have from Calico Collage, y'all speak up. What can you use for images? Well, you can use magazines, wallpaper, wrapping paper, napkins. You could use book pages. Did I already say that? Book pages. You could take photos of flowers yourself and print them. You know, think outside the box. Postage stamps. All right, so I'm going to take this shell print, and I love it. This is a digital download. I think it's polka dot and teal and pink. I don't know. Just put polka dot in. You'll probably find it. I like the variety it has of shades in there. The pink with a little bit of the yellow with that teal. So I'm going to make this a pocket page that will have side pockets because the two papers are being glued together. Did you all not be your sponsor for shopping a distance? Oh. She's like, it's only gonna be special deals. Only gonna be special deals. All right, so I'm just adhering that together across the bottom here. It's so bright. All right, I'm gonna fold this again just so that I can find my center mark. Okay. All right, I'm going by my other page that I made. So, all right, I've got some wallpaper sample. I have a mixed media page that I took a book page and looks like I maybe have sprayed it or scraped it with some paint, and then I stenciled on top of it with a stencil and acrylic paint. This is another little strip, and I just added little tabs so this can become a pocket. How did I do that? I took about a 1-inch strip and glue it to the piece. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Barb, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I trim the corners, so that'll be a pocket that we'll put on here. I've got this butterfly strip from one of Norella's kits, so I think, because I've already done it once today. All right, now a piece of paper, get in there. I'm going to glue this right on top of there. No, Jennifer, this is just my scraps, just going through some scraps. The next subscription box will be a traditional red, green, gold Christmas. I couldn't get my words out. Sorry. Thank you, Sam, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Red, green, gold Christmas kit that I will premiere the end of this month. Yeah. Wow. I got to get on Norella. She's been worried about a hurricane, so I hope she's okay. Anyhow, it'll be Christmas. That's what the next kit will be. All right, I almost forgot. I'm going to stamp this leafy branch on this piece because I like the pattern that it adds when you stamp and put other things on top. You get all that texture All right, now, piece of paper. Okay. And then we're going to put that on top. And I know it's bright, but I think I like it. Okay. Trying to see. Definitely addiction. Ah! I lost my lid. Yeah, Christmas is coming very quickly, Julie. I agree. It's crazy. It's almost here. I don't remember. Oh, I was in the Dollar Tree near me. And, you know, it's October 1st, and all their Halloween has been moved, and they're putting out their Christmas. And I'm like, wow. Halloween hadn't even happened yet, and they'd already moved out the Halloween stuff. It was crazy. Like, you got to get your Halloween stuff early. All right, so this is going to go right about here. This one's going to go, yeah, right about there. So I'm just going to glue these down and make these pockets that I can put goodies in. This is like 2 book pages glued together and that I painted on. So I knew it would be a little bit thicker to be able to use it as a pocket. It's not as thick as cardstock, but it's pretty sturdy. And then this is just wallpaper samples that my neighbor gave me a wallpaper sample book, and I just took one of the pages out. Here's a bigger part of it, and I just started cutting it up. So we're going to make this into a pocket. I didn't make tabs for these. I figured I'd have enough to hold the card down. Okay, put that right here. You like the way that looked with the butterfly in the background? I didn't give you a close-up of it. I understand. I haven't considered it either, but I'm already have to think about it because of the kit. So I was asked, let's have a traditional Christmas kit this year. So you asked, that's what's going to happen. All right, I'm just going to kind of eyeball this. You know, really give it the eye. You love using wallpaper? It's fun because it's got a little bit of texture to it. But it's not going to be too much that it really interferes with the other pages. I know that there's some people that love to use a lot of texture in their journals. I don't. I like mine to be relatively flat. So that's why I don't put the great big embellishments on there unless I'm making it for somebody else and they have specifically requested that stuff. I don't use it on journals because it's just not what I like. I like the smoother look. I like doing the layers of paper like this. Gives it a little bit of chunkiness to it, but it also just makes it very tactile as well. Oh, good, Julie. You found one. Awesome. Have fun using it. Yeah, in Branson, Christmas starts November 1st. Wow. Hey, maybe Henry and I have been trying to figure out what we want to do for a weekend, and I need to bring that up if the weather's not too bad to come up there. All right, so I've got some little goodies that I want to put in the pockets, but I also want to finish embellishing the journal as well. So I'm just going to turn it back to the inside, and I'm looking at all my thingies here. This one will go in there, and then this one will go in here. And I've got, this was a leftover from I think All About Robins. When I used these to make some journal covers, I had these odd pieces left over, but I think they're pretty little note card pieces that you can use in the journal. Someone gave me these. It just says love, laugh, live, love, laugh, and they're just little note cards. And I think this is the last two that I had left in that pile. So that kind of fills this out. So let's flip this back over. Let me flip this one back over so I can get my notes together. And I've got, this is a little rose piece by Norella. I think we'll put that one right there. I think I just got glue all over me. Like that. So then I'll put this piece right here. And then we'll put this piece over here. Like so. All right. And then I've got a mason jar. I have this little, like almost like a specimen card. And then I had this little butterfly card from Norella's kits. And then over here I had these little journal cards from Norella. And I had, uh-oh, where'd it go? I'm missing, oh, there they are. I have this butterfly card. And then this one says dream. And then in the pockets, oh wait, I think I forgot to put this one over here. This is just a piece of stationery. And then we just put, this is a 7 Gypsies little note card that I found. Happened to have 2 of them left. And I thought, well, I'll use them in here. But see how we tied this all together so it all kind of matches? And I think it's fine if you only do 1 page in this color scheme. But I did more. Okay? So this is the same journal page. I just used maybe different butterflies and maybe different little cards here. It's just whatever I had. Like I had this whole set that I hadn't used yet. And I had made 6 of those. And I had more of the stationery. Okay? You love the little strips of, aren't they fun, Barb? That's from one of Norella's butterfly ephemera pack that has a bunch of little butterflies in it. Thank you, Julie. All right, remember the polka dot page. Polka dot page, the polka dot page. Here we go with the polka dot page. You know what? And I may have some good timing here, I hope. Good timing. Because I wanted to make some more thingies, but I wasn't sure if I was going to have time. All right, so this is the mop-up page that we made from the other page just a moment ago. And I have the stencil from the All About Robins kit here. And I've got Mermaid Lagoon, Distress Oxide. And I'd get my blending brush. And I'm just going to highlight these arrows going across here. Now, if you want them really dark, just keep going. But if you want just a subtle touch, just add a little bit to there. All right, I like that. So I'm going to move this up, and we're going to do it down here on the bottom. Same design. Okay. Oh, wow, that's awesome. You get some good buys for $1. All right. You're trying to organize your craft area, Jennifer? I am too. Mine's a mess. What do you think? I just added that little bit on there. This is the butterfly, I think it's called Butterfly Collage. And I'm going to go ahead and fold this in half. Just so I know where the center pretty much is, because I want to stamp this in the middle so it kind of splits between the pages. Like that. Okay? Just adding a subtle pattern there. Then I've got some text, little words. Do that now. So we're going to put remember to be who you are. And then on this side, I believe it's gather your dreams. Okay. And before I flip it over, I'm going to take the ink pad and just kind of go along the edges to kind of give it a little bit of a messier look. And then this side. It also kind of helps cover up if my stencil didn't get lined up perfectly and you've got some white area, kind of like what I have here. Well, I'm just adding some more color. Okay. You can keep going. If you want to really blend with a blending tool, be my guest. Do it all. Do what you feel good. Okay. I've got the diamond bar stamp. I hardly use this stamp, and I thought I would get it out today and just show another idea of using it. So we got this bright pink. I'm going to do the black. I'm going to come up just a little bit from the top and stamp that down, and I'm going to flip it over and do this side. So I've already got it in my hand. Why put it down and glue? All right. And then these are the, it's not, I think it's a, is it Daisy? Composed? Passionate? I don't remember now. I forgot. See, I haven't got to the flowers yet, putting them on the little deal, so I haven't read the name recently. But I stamped it and then colored with Tattered Angels Glimmer Mists. And this one I came back in and added some more color to it, but I also scanned them into my computer. Food dye, yeah, food dye might. Yeah, the Tattered Angel's really soft and pretty. It's one of my favorite. I've used food dye in the past. I just prefer the Tattered Angels, and it's odd because when I first saw them, I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is a crazy price for this product. I'm going to make my own. And I did, and I was like, I was never happy with it. And now I understand why, because I got to meet the owners and learn a little bit about how it was made. So it's like, I now know why I want to buy it. What do you think? Just make that a fun journal page. It's a little bit different. And this is something that you could just sit here and just make several of and then have them set aside. All right, so these are the covers so far. I found this image from Calico Collage, and I thought I would put that right here. And then maybe the word journal right in the center of that one. I already glued this one down. I kind of like the way that one was. And I think what I'm going to do is flip back through all the pages, see if I've got all of them made. I do have one sheet of paper laying here to the side that I could use. It's 5 o'clock now, almost. So if I make one more thingy, I could make it go till for another hour, if you will. So what would y'all like to see? All right, so those are going to be the covers that we're going to use. Yeah, see, it was too hard. It was just like, ah. Yeah, I like that it has the glimmer in it. You can also get the plain Jane, which don't have glimmer in them. Rhonda says, no, don't check out the stencils. You'll become addicted instantly. All right. So, I think I'll quickly go around the edge. I think it needed that just a little bit. The foundation paper background digital image is from the Artful kit. I thought it just kind of went with how eclectic this journal is. No, I don't really do vintage all the time. It was killing me, y'all, to do these harvest journals because I was like, I'm so sick of orange and red. And then I was like, I still have stuff left over. I want my butterflies back in the bright colors. Okay. So let's look here. So I've got this page. So that's one page. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is going to be our center. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so I've got 10 pages. How about I put these together, and then if we've got time, I'll make some altered paper clips or something? Why not? Why don't we do that? Yep, that sounds like a plan. That's what we're going to do. Did I give y'all even a choice? Have to have the glimmer. Yes, brights, Craft Blind Girl says. Yes. All right, let's see. What do we want to start with? Do I want the... I have 2 sheets of the All About Robins. And let's put one right here, maybe. Let's move this here and this over there. Let's see. We've got too many digitals here. So let's move this one right there. Yep, move that this way. Over here. Do I want that? Do I want this to be my first page? Or do something different? Make this the first page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I hope you feel better. She asked like she can hear us say no. Yep, that's what I do, Robin. Y'all get in on the raffle. You like that? Thank you. This one here, this was a gel print cleanup that I stamped over and used stencils and filled in, and then I made a little journal card. I think I even did this live. All right, so let's put these together. Which one do I want first? I think I'll do the butterfly first. All right, let's put this in here. Holy Mylantha. Y'all crack me up. I got birdies in here. Something came up in my timeline, and it was a video that I made that someone asked a question about, and it was shortly after my mom died, and it reminded me again, you know, I try to put a bird in almost every journal that I make somehow, some way. And when I was pulling all this stuff, I was like, oh, there's another bird. There's another my bird. My mom would like that. All right, so that'll be one journal. Well, let's do the second one. Thank you, Sam. So excited, and I just can't hide it. Oh, wait, that's excellent, not excited. Thank you, Robin, for your donation. Good grief. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm liking how this is eclectic to me, you know, doing the different journal pages from the different kits, KITS kits, and then the mop-up papers and the gel prints. Gives us a great variety. And the printed papers make sure that I don't make my journal so fluffy you can't even pick them up. Alright, so we're going to bind these together. And we're going to find a place for these little guys. And see if we need to add like an altered paper clip to the journals. How's that sound? Got some scraps laying here. Alright, just trying to find my needle. Alright, so, oh, thank you, Sherry, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to pin this together so it doesn't shift while we poke holes for a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I'm pretty confident, yeah, I got that straight. Okay. I think that'll work. From different kits, yep. Yeah, just mix them all up. It's okay. It's cloudy and cool today after a very hot day, I bet. Because you're in summertime in Australia. It's so weird. Oh, thank you, Carrie. You're so sweet. Thank you, thank you. You absolutely love altered paper clips because they don't stick up out of your journals or planners and get messy. Yeah, they're so easy to make. Oh, thank you, Linda, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think Crafty Blind Girl's on stuck on repeat. All right, where's my thread? Gotta get my thread. We're making 2 journals. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna double that. Oh, thank you, Janice, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know y'all are all like, I want my fall. And I'm like, I had to do some color. Oh, now I can't see. Come on. I can't get the right light behind there. Okay, there we go. I had too close. Love altar paper clips too. They're fun. I think I've got an idea of what I want to do. So let's see what we can do. Because I should be able to make 2 of them in about 30 minutes, I would hope. Using some of the things that I already have around here. Using some of the stuffs I already have. Do we want a big altered paper clip? Or do we want a little altered paper clip? Big, like it would have a pocket on it. You could put a journal card in it and under it. Or little, like, oh, isn't that cute? It's just a little embellishment on a page. Was that technical enough? You're in California. It's 106 today, Linda. Wow. See, we're already in the beginnings of fall. Of course, I haven't gone outside today, but I had the back door open most of the day for the dogs. I like it. All right, let's put that aside. Let's put the other one together. Big, Robin says. Linda's Aunt Gray says, big, big, please, Julie says. Big. Okay, because you want to see the pocket. All right. We'll do it. Okay, we want big. Go big or go home, man. Okay. I know I have some gel prints here. Oh, is it okay if I start with a base that I already had? Maybe that's what I'll do. So I'll just explain what's right here that I just laid on the table. So this was a box from oatmeal. Then, after trimming it apart, I cut a gel print to fit the cover. Then I glued down and then zigzag stitched around a tear-off sheet from a notepad. So now we've got this space down here. We could add a pocket, and then this could be the back for a altered paper clip that could be two-sided. Maybe. We'll see how we can do this. So, is that enough of an explanation of what the base is, where our foundation is here? Big clip tool. You like how I did that, Janice? Well, here's what I'm going to say to you about altered paper clips, especially if you want them to have features like a little pocket or a tuck spot. Well, how would you make anything to put in your journal to begin with? You would do the same thing. You would make a pocket and adhere it to something else. Well, how big is that something else? Is it big enough to be an altered paper clip in your journal? All right, so we got this one done. We're going to put these guys in the journal. Maybe I'll make a quick pocket somewhere. We'll see. I may even just do something like this. You can just slide this over the page, and then you have that as a bookmarker. We could decorate the back of that one too. All right, I'm just going to set this aside. We got these two guys. I got one paper clip. I have another paper clip. We want to put a pocket on here, and I think what I want to do do we want that color or do I want a pink? I'm looking at my gel prints that I have. I could use, well, what about a pocket out of that? Maybe. I think I like the teal. Where is that binding template for the holes? Norella has that, and I think I have it in my tutorial on pamphlet stitch. So if you do binding template on my website, you should find it, because I think we made it a blog post. I may have made it a product, but I thought I made it a blog post. Okay, now I don't see it. Did I put it here? I'll add it too. I've got a couple of tutorials for doing the pamphlet stitch. And there's a little template that you can print. But I guess right now I don't see it. So I'll get that and we'll post it on my blog again. All right, I think I think I like the pink. I don't want it super thick, but I do want to make this a little bit sturdier. So I'm just looking for some book page. Okay, so this is a book page, and what I'm going to do is glue these two together to give this a little bit more strength. Thank you, Robin. I have a template, and I thought I made it searchable, but I guess we never did get that where it was embedded in several blog posts. But Norella made a template for me per my request. So we need to find it, and then I know it's uploaded to my website. We just got to look for it and then make it searchable. Alright, I'm just going to flip this over and rub from the back. So when you put two pieces of paper together like this and you really want them to stick together, rub them with the bone folder, and that helps spread that glue around. Alright. Okay. And I think I'm just going to use my paper cutter. And I want a 1 1/4 inch strip. It's not much, but we don't need a whole lot for a pocket. Actually, I'm going to take that back. I'm going to make it 1, 2. Okay, I'm making it 2-inch strip because I can make it have flaps and fit my card better and have pocket depth. You'll understand in just a moment. Alright, so here's what I'm doing. I'm going to line this up to about right there, because that's how far up I want it to go. I'm going to flip this over, and then I'm going to fold this back on itself and crease it. I'm going to fold this over on itself and crease that. Okay. And then just a little bit over from my crease, I'm going to trim this. I'm going to fold up the bottom. And now I'm going to cut at a diagonal right across here and right across there. I'm going to trim that at a diagonal, and that is a diagonal. Okay. Save this for some other project. Maybe we'll make it into a element on a card or something. Let's apply some distress inks. Okay, and that's going to go on the front side here. So I'm going to go ahead and do this again because I want to stamp on these, and I'd rather do them all at once. So I'm lining this up to G just below, flipping it over, folding this down. I'm cutting just a little bit away from that fold. Okay, putting it back up here again. Make sure I've got it where I want it. Fold this up. Fold this up. Trim the corners. Oh yeah, Robin's talking about the de-stash packs. And maybe they're not what people were expecting, but I have a lot of these little thingies that I was like, we need to get rid of them. So Robin said, de-stash pack. And I said, all right, You figure out what you want to put together. So she made them up because they're just interesting little packs. There's some goofy things in some of them. I think all of them have one little goofy thing in it. That may make you chuckle. You may end up using it in a junk journal or as a gag gift. I don't know. It's just supposed to be fun. All right, so we got these two pieces. And I want to stamp on those. I'm going to get the... Oh, let's do the stitches. I like the stitches. You keep me in stitches. All right. Right, you got to have tons of blending brushes. All right, so now I'm just going to stamp with the stitches set. There's the shabby stitches and the stitches set. So that's the stitches set. I thought this would be kind of cool to put on here. So, did you see how I made this pocket that's going to fit and give me the full width of that pocket? So, if I have a journal card that's pretty wide, you're like, how do I make it fit on my narrow page? Well, if it's at least a little bit wider by a small smidge than your journal card, you can make it work. All right, so we're going to put this on here. Like so. And let's dig around in my butterfly bag and see what I got. You honestly say you adore the belly button brushes. Aren't they funny? I used to sell a bunch of those many years ago. I'd go to craft shows and people were always looking for a really cheap gag gift. And I got bored one day and just started making those, and they were a hit. It's amazing. I've seen different varieties of them all over the web now. Okay. I think I may have got these out of order, so hopefully these will still fit. She got 3 of them. You like the blending tools? I have a bunch of the blending tools. I buy the refill of the pads and have that quite glued together. Not enough glue. I need to replace the one on my brush right now. Yeah, I got these backwards, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work, man. I like it. Okay, so let's look through. Let's see if I have... I may need to just stamp some butterflies. Oh, hey. I've got... oh, those are pinky. They need to be cut out. What else we got in here? There's some more we could cut out. That's a really bright butterfly. See, this is where I'd be like, okay, I've got to go print more. No, don't print anymore. Okay, I've got these. How about those? That'll work. So these are a bunch that I watercolored. What now? Joy, nor you. Oh, no. Oh, poke, poke, nudge, nudge. All right, it's time. So here's what I'll be doing is we're going to be giving away here in just a couple of minutes 2 journal card sets. And we're going to and I'm going to give away after that one of these little notepads that I made. And then we're going to put these altered paper clips in our journal. We'll do a flip through of the journal, and depending on how much our donations were, we may do a raffle at the end of for the journal, or a journal. All right, so there's one. Give JJ a virus. He's always good to you, Barb. Ah, dear. Yeah. It's just a computer program. It doesn't mean to hurt your feelings. It is funny how computer technology. All right, I'm fussy cutting. I'm doing this really fast. I'm glad I already had these colored. So what happens when you get bored? You start doing them. And I have, it looks like I've got them in yellow. I got a bunch of other colors here. It looks like I did yellow, blue, green, and pink. And I got tired of fussy cutting. Oh. All right, we'll put some distress ink. All right, we'll put that on there. Put that on there. Let's scoop some of this stuff to the side. Scoop, 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 shoopy doop, scoop, scoop. What could we use? Let's see if I've got a couple of. Ooh, I have these cards. Oh, thank you, Nadine, for your donation. Okay, I think those will go in there. They can even go this way if you wanted. So you could have different layers if you want. All right, so let's put that. Do we want... I was trying to think of what else I could use. I think I've got a little book page here. Where was it? That was a scrap left over. Or these guys, but I don't think I need... No, it's too much. Okay, let's see. One more thing. Maybe that stark white is what we need. Just a little scrap of book page. And then distress it. Distress it! Oh, I have some little sayings, if I can find them. Okay. Scrapbook Superstar. Does using those scissors on paper ruin them on fabric? Oh, well, I don't use these on fabric. No, they won't. They will cut fabric, like little pieces, but not if I want to use a lot of fabric stuff. I have a dedicated pair of scissors just for fabric. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know if I have a piece of fabric. I've got a little scrap here. I mean, it'll cut it. But see, I'm having to struggle with it and only use the tips. I need to get them sharpened. They'll work in a pinch, but I have another pair of scissors I use. Okay. I think that's what I want right there. All right. Happy anniversary, I saw. Julie, have a happy anniversary. There. All right, so this is our base of our altered paper clip, which was a oatmeal box, a gel print, one of those tear-off notepads, a gel print for a pocket, rubber stamped images. All right, so this is this side. So now we need to do something on this side to make this an altered paper clip. You know, we've got our paper clips here. So do we, oh, you know what? I've got these paint chips. why don't we put those on the back side? And I need paper. All right, how do I want to do this? I always have to think about it. I need a piece of paper to go in between. So here we go. So I've got a book page here. And what I need to do is make this, yeah, so I got to open this up. So you have to have this where it adheres to this side and adheres to this side. Makes sense? So I'm going to make sure that this is smaller. Okay. So that when I glue these together, on this side of the page, you'll see just this guy, and then on this side, you'll see the whole thing. Make sense? Comprende? But you have to have two pieces of paper here. So I need another piece of paper. I got another paint chip. All right. Paper clip. All right, are you following what we have to do here to glue these all together? So I'm going to glue this piece to this piece first because it is smaller. Be easier to line it up this way. Okay, so remember there's two sheets of paper here. Put that right here. And this one is not glued down, okay? Just the one in the back. Now what I'm going to do is put glue here out to the edge. And we're going to glue this on the back side here. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. Same concept. You are not understanding this altar paper clip? For real? Alright, so there's these two pieces of paper. We're gluing this together. Robin, are you just harassing me? Alright, so we're going to put this right here. We're making a two-sided altar paper clip. Is that more clear? Paper clip is hidden. You won't be able to see the paper clip. You'll get it in just a moment. Just hang on. Just hang on. It's so big. Y'all said you wanted a big altered paper clip. So I'm making one. Make up your mind. Oh dear, that's hilarious. Okay, I've got these guys. Do we want to just put them right in the middle like that's a frame on a wall? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's pretend that that was a wall. You said big, but you didn't think it would be this big. Oh, dear. Well, someone was asking about a pocket altered paperclip. I think it was in one of our projects that we got coming up. So here is one idea. I used paint chips. All right, you ready to see how this is going to work, Robin? I'm hoping the glue is dry. And then we got to do the raffle. All right, so I'm going to find a page. Let's, where is it? Here's the coloring book page. So watch. I'm going to take this and I'm going to slip it over. Now look, it's like magic, Robin. You have this pretty element on this side of the page. You could stick things under there because there is a paper clip up there. But wait, there's more. You flip it over and there's this beautiful frame piece of art on this side and you can tuck stuff underneath it. You haven't made an over the page for both sides yet? Well, there you go. There's a simple way to do that. So let's repeat that in here. And then like this. My journal card's falling out. Robin faints. It's magic! Ooh, it's magic! Can you feel it? Ooh! Alright, where did I do that other one? Bear with me a moment. Where'd it go? Ah, there it is. Okay. I had to figure out where the other thingy was. I think that's too close to the front, but we're going to stick this one in here. Altered paperclip. Never mind. Isn't that fun? Thank you, Sam. You like that? It was just simple. Okay. So, we're giving away these journal cards right now. 2 lucky winners. Yeah, you don't need a TV. You got YouTube tutorials. Exactly. Henry says he's a lot nicer. Robin, come work for him. Oh, Robin, you're amazing. You did it. See, you understood, right? Robin feels thoroughly picked on, I'm sure. All right, the first winner is, Robin, are you paying attention? The first winner is Crafty Blind Girl. Congratulations. It's okay, Julie. We understand typos. You mostly watch stupid, very little TV. Gotcha, Lori. Hey, it's better. Henry is causing problems. Stealing help. Exactly. Congratulations, Crafty Blind Girl. You get a set of these little journal cards that I made. Yay. All right, so let's pick the second person. And the yay! The second person is Laura Johnson. You got the other set. Congratulations. All right, so while we're doing, how are we doing, Robin? Are we doing one journal today? Because I can do a giveaway for this little guy or save it for another day while I do a flip through of the journals. The next paper clip has to be hidden paper clip over the edge. Get on it, Sam. You can do it. Junkie Joe loves you, Laura. All right. Let's do that. Let's do this raffle, and then I'll explain the last raffle. Feel the love. All right, so we're going to give this one away. So we're going to open that up. Yay! Reset. We're going to do a over the page booklet. All right. So that over the page booklet, or you can put it in a pocket. That's what I'm going to give away right now while I go through the journals real fast. And then if y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. Is there a tutorial that y'all want me to work on for the upcoming weeks? Let me know. I'd love to have your input on that. I'm just kind of clearing back a little bit. I know y'all can't see it, but I'm like, I got to get this stuff out of my way. It's in my way. Feel the love. Save it, Linda Israel. Okay. I'll go ahead and give it away. All right, so y'all get in the raffle for that little journal flippy card thingy bopper. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to flip through the journal, the first one, explaining how the last raffle works. So this journal was made today. I also have, if you want, the Harvest journal here. So I'm giving you the option, one of these three journals. This is one I made today. This is using the Artsy kit. And I used one of Norella's ephemera kits on the front. One of the pages from the Artful kit. This was a journal card that I made by using the repeating butterflies stencil and masked off the rest of it so I wouldn't get it on my page, and I used Distress Oxides in there. Then I used several of like the Postal Cube and the Postmark Hotel, I think it is, and the butterfly. And then I used the Textured Edge stamp set. There's a set of 4, and I used one of those. Kind of gives me a nice pretty pattern. Use the same technique on the journal page, which this is a mop-up page, a gel print. It looks like some of my turquoise paper that I have that I've stenciled over. Another gel print here. Another fussy cut butterfly. This is lots of butterfly. Sign the journals. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, ma'am. I gotta sign them down here. Sign the journals. So, to enter to win one of these journals, when we get to the end here, all I ask is you make a donation of any dollar amount, and then you can be entered in to win a journal. And that one's already signed. And you also get free digital downloads from my shop, as well as a discount on purchases from my shop. All right, so this is the other side. Same concept. I just repeated it. One of the journal pages from Calico Collage, a couple of them. This is the onion paper. You like that crinkle? All about robins. Just some various kits from Norella. So just using the music page, using the little cards in different sizes. One of the postage stamps from Norella. Our over the page book mark altar paperclip 2-sided guy. I didn't put anything on the back side, but you can. You got plenty of time to do that. Some of the stencil pages. I like that we did use the arrows, so we're going to see that. I think there's another page that has the arrows on it. Maybe not. There's our over the book page little booklet. Okay. This onion paper is probably 40 years old. This is called, I don't know if y'all can see that. 409C Southworth paper was 500 sheets. This is 25% cotton fiber content, manufactured in Springfield, MA. Onion skin. One of my old jobs had this laying around and they were thrown away and I took it. And I know it's probably about 40 years old. Yeah. Or Rook's paper. Yeah, there's a lot of papers out there. It's crunchy. It's extra crunchy. Exactly. Journal pages here. Estate sale. Exactly. Business is going out. Yeah, you can get it on Amazon. I think I saw some. It's just not as cheap as what I got it for, which was free. So we see how we split the butterfly. Journal quartet. That's one of the pieces, and I happen to have a scrap of cardstock laying here, so I stamped it and then ripped it in distressed edges. Used the stitches in the background. Crinkle paper. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the last drawing. So y'all enter the raffle. And then I will start the raffle for the journals here in just a moment. So get in the raffle. Oh yeah, you used a bunch of parchment paper that you had bought for resumes years ago and journals. Awesome, Laura. I just saw it the other day again. I have some red vellum. I know I don't have enough to share it in all the kits unless I cut it up, but this is red vellum. So here's a book page behind it. Can you even see that? The color on my screen doesn't show the same, but I have a little bit of that. Just a little bit. I see some other vellum up there too. I may have to use some in my Christmas journals. Love vellum. It's a fun paper. It's also very unforgiving. Yeah, use tracing and parchment paper. Yeah. Yeah, so I've got a little bit. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the raffle. And then we're gonna open it up for those who donated. Cut it in half and put one piece in the Christmas kit, Robin says. I'll have to see how many sheets I've got. Yeah, yeah. The red vellum is amazing, isn't it? For glassing, it depends on, I use the best glue ever. It depends on what I'm doing, but the best glue ever, what I like about it is if you put it down, let it dry naturally, air dry, without putting the two pieces together, okay? Once it's dry, it will stick to the other portion of your paper, and it won't be a big wet blob, and it won't wrinkle up your paper, okay? Oh, you have the vellum paper in your 4th of July journal, Sam? Yay! I thought I used some then. Yeah. I've been trying to use it here and there. All right, so let me pick the winner of this little notepad. Are y'all still with me? And the winner. I don't know if Fabric Tack would work. I really don't use it. So maybe. Yeah, don't use too much of the glue. You'll never get it off your hands, Robin says. You just use a little bitty bit. You don't need a lot. And lemon oil will get it off your hands, Robin. All right, let's do the giveaway. So the winner of this little over the page booklet is Carrie. Carrie Paper Puddles. You won. You won the little over the page booklet. And I have your mailing address. I've sent stuff to you before. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to open up for the raffle for a journal today. If you want a chance to win, all you got to do is make a donation of any dollar amount, and then you can have a chance to win one of these 3 journals here today. And I'm going to open up this last raffle. So these people have donated, so they're eligible. Laura Johnson, Nadine Wheeler, Paper Puddles, who's also Carrie, Linda Gray, Janice Brammer, Sherry Deskins, Robin Finnessy, Sam Spade, Jennifer Edmondson, Barb Dingwell, Lori Merchant, Rhonda Bennett, Robin Finnessy again, thank you, Robin, and Crafty Blind Girl, because she is a patron on Patreon. And if Norella was here, she's also a patron on Patreon. Yeah, lemon essential oil is good to get adhesives off. It's easier to mess yours up. Okay, perfect, Carrie. Perfect. Okay, I'll be looking for that. Perfect. All right, so we're going to go over here to the giveaway and reset. Yay, Carrie. Congratulations. And this is for one. This is donators only. Donators only for one junk journal. Donators only. All right, so those people are the only ones eligible. Everybody else, you're not eligible unless you donate, man. All right. So, Laura, Nadine, Carrie, Linda, Janice, Sherry, Robin, Sam, Jennifer, Barb, Lori, the other Lori, Laura and Lori, Rhonda Bennett, and Crafty Blind Girl. All right, so here's the other journal. So this one, if y'all watched my videos where I mop up my gel plate, I end up with these strips of paint on my pages. And so what I did was I used some Distress Oxide and filled in any white areas. I then went back over and stenciled patterns on top of it. I did some rubber stamping. I used 2 different stamps. This is the flowering branch and the textured edge, one of those pieces, and used the butterfly from the Butterfly Beauties Cube. This is from the Lace Duo in the background, stamped and then embossed onto a piece of craft cardstock. And then here's the Lace Duo again. This time it was stamped over a piece of paper that had purple paint scraped across it and then fussy cut out. So it has that vintagey feel because it had the paint, just a scrap. It may have been a gel print. I don't know. It feels like it could have been a gel print. Scrap. And then this was another piece of pocket that I made that I think is on the other side. Yes. So here I took a strip and made a journal card. That's that Lace Duo again. This is the circles big and small. And then here's a little corner tuck spot. Natural goo remover. Exactly. That's what it is. Oh, thank you, Sam. See, the magic erasers my husband loves for stuff. And of course, this was the same concept as the other journal. Here's my altar paper clip again. Thank you, Janice. Eucalyptus oil, yeah. Yeah, eucalyptus is a little strong. Do you like it? I don't know. I get to keep one. I think I get to keep one. And journal cards. I like petting my journals. Y'all like doing that? Do you like go through them and enjoy all the little bits and pieces? Thanks for being here, y'all. Thanks for your support. We're going to give everybody a chance that donated to get in on the raffle for the journal. We'll draw the winner, and then it'll be time for me to go for a walk and dinner. Do y'all want me to show the harvest journal again? Or do y'all think you got a good picture of it? It's kind of cool with the different texture. All but one, Linda Israel. Oh, we're giving away 2. Oh, gotcha. Those don't work. Gotcha, Sam. She was saying not the magic erasers that are white. Those work. Those square erasers that are made to take goo off, they don't work well. I think I have to have too much elbow grease. What's for dinner? We're going to have salad with chicken and strawberries and grapes and blueberries and cucumber, tomato, onion, cheese. We had bacon last time. I don't know if we'll have bacon again. And then this is the last journal, which is the harvest. So if you're not into the spring colors, because that's what I was using up, and you want the harvest, we can do that one. All right. Chocolate cupcake. Ooh, yummy, Carrie. All right. You love my chicken salads? Yay! I'm glad, Robin. It was yummy. We ate a lot, didn't we? All right. Are y'all ready? Did I stall enough? All right, let me see if everybody's in. I see Janice, Lori, Linda, Sam, Carrie, Robin, Laura, and Barb. So who are we missing? Nadine, you need to get in on the raffle. Did I say Sherry? Sherry, where are you? Sherry. And Jennifer, enter the raffle. And I think I said Robin and Rhonda and Crafty Blind Girl. And Rhonda. Thank you so much, Carrie. Color, Crafty Blind Girl said, get in the raffle, Crafty Blind Girl. Love chicken salad. Well, and see, I didn't want to say chicken salad because where I'm from, chicken salad is where you take chicken and you add mayonnaise and onion and hard-boiled eggs and pickle relish and seasonings, and you make chicken salad. Or chicken and egg salad in my case. And so a salad with chicken on it is what I was trying to convey. And it's a roasted chicken. Okay, thank you, Robin. Ready, set, go, Carrie says. Free up your drawer space. There you go. You don't want, if it doesn't work, get rid of it. Gotcha, Sam. Me too. I like it too. As hungry as folks, let's eat. All this talk about food, I'm so hungry, Barb. You get you a snack, girl. I can't remember, Barb. Are you more straight up for me, or because you're not in the same time zone? I can't remember if you're. Let's see, what is it? Never. Are you east or west? You're west, aren't you? West of me, I think. Ooh, grilled tuna sandwich with melted cheese. Ooh. Salad with chicken on it sounds so yummy. It is yummy. All right, I think I've been waiting. I've been stalling. I think everybody's in that's going to be in. I'm picking 2 winners. You tell me which one you want. Do you want the butterflies, the roses, the yellow roses, or the harvest journal? when I pick the first winner. And then once you've picked, we'll pick the second winner. All right, let's pick. Barb Dingwell, you are our first winner. A food channel. Yeah, there we go, Sam. I could do a food channel. It's fun going back through journals, isn't it, Janice? East. Okay, I thought you were. Okay, I couldn't remember if you're west. You're east, so you're east of me. So you're earlier. So it is dinner time for you. Okay, 7:55 here, and oh, you better get some supper, Barb. One with the butterflies. Okay, so Barb is getting the one with the butterflies. So I'll pick the second winner. All right. Giveaway. Yay! Congratulations, Barb. All right, here we go. Who's it going to be? Laura Johnson. Congratulations, Laura. Wait a minute. Did you donate? Hey, donate. You didn't donate, Laura. Did you? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I see it now. It wasn't highlighted. Have I done a recipe journal? No, I haven't. Lagging hard. Laura won. Laura. I was looking at the wrong line, but she is the winner. Laura Johnson. Don't listen to what I said. I'm losing my mind. A recipe journal? You feel so loved. Yes, you did donate. I saw it, Laura. Yes, she did, Robin says. You'd love the harvest one? Well, perfect. Yay. All right, let me wrap it up. Wrap it up. Get it all wrapped up. I may need to do a flip through video of these. Then I have to edit them. All right, well, I get to keep one. Yay! Yay, I get to keep one. Cool. Yeah, Laura was on a roll today. No, I haven't done a recipe journal. I did pick up a while back some cookbooks that I have been thinking about doing something with. I think what I want to do is after the Christmas kit is talk to Norella about a different version of a recipe journal that I have in my mind. Because I've been thinking about it. I just hadn't quite been inspired with what I want to use, if that makes sense. So that may be something that comes in the future. I don't know. Okay, that's about it for today. Barb was on a roll too. Yeah, for sure. Well, thank y'all for being here. Thank you for supporting me and for donations. Hey, if there's a tutorial you want to see, or hey, I want to know more about something, just let me know. And if I can, I'll show you how or whatever, teach you. I'm looking for some other ideas of things to share with my weekly tutorials. It's kind of hard sometimes with the lives because I'm trying to think what can I show in the amount of time and still make a journal where I'm only, not just showing you 2 journal pages, I want to give you more bang for your buck. Go eat. Thanks, Barb, for being here. Yay. How about we all send in a favorite recipe for it? There you go, Carrie. That might be kind of fun. I don't know. So it's a recipe book. So that's one thing. You'll love to see it, Julie. All right. So I've got some feedback. Some people are thinking about it. I don't know. So take a vote on that. Okay, I might do that, Sam. I'll see if my assistant and right hand woman, the amazing Robin Finnessy, wants to help. Ask that question. Come back on Thursday at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. No suggestions, Robin says. Exactly. No suggestions. No one had any suggestions. I'll be back on Thursday with a live premiere. It's a recorded video where I will show you how to use the gel print that video that I showed you on Sunday and a couple of other gel prints and turn those into a junk journal page that was in this harvest journal. Okay. Y'all, thank you. Fun on all sending a recipe. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. A recipe book. I roll, Robin says. Robin's like, I want off here already. Oh, dear. Y'all crack me up. Alrighty. Y'all have an amazing day. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to get off here and go spend some time with Henry and eat some dinner. There is a whole list of things I can share with you, Linda, Robin says. Bye, everybody. Y'all take care. Lots of love to you, everybody. Bye.